Hold on. There he goes. There we go. Where we go? Where we go? Where we go? There we go. 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 What up, everybody? Good morning. I don't like Mondays, dude. For some reason, today is like, blech. Blech. This morning, blech. What up? Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Hello? Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Looks like my mic is working. Appreciate you guys all tapping in. What is going on, man? Morning. I hope everyone is having a great day. What up, David? Cushy Souls in the building. Dem Boy Kicks in the building. Stinking Burrow. What up, man? Treyway in the building. Sanders. Karma Fuel. Good morning. Cushy Souls. Brittany. Good morning. Torpedo, Lunchbox, Paul, I see you. Good morning, Paul. Drex says loud and clear. Yes, sir. That's so Irvin. Al Chang says, we hear ya, bro. What up, Al Chang? Old Devin, what's good? Bed Ross, what up, man? Francisco, Alan, good morning. Big Ron's Kicks, what up? Orlando, 618 in the building, what up? Dave in the building, what's good? Sosa, yo, good morning. Stone Cody. Cause she's driving to go. Appreciate you, man. Jamie, what up, man? Shouts to my boy Jamie. Hello. What's good, famous? KB in the building. KB and Kane B at the same time. What up? Jay in the house. What up, Jay in Red House? What up, man? Mr. Stanley. King Hawk in the building. Kicks Bear. Jay, I see you, bro. Big Ron says mic check 1 2. Rami, what up, man? Hola. Good morning, everybody. Sup, Rafi? We in the building. Let's go chat, likes, and subs. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys run it up. Eyewear, what up, man? Complex, did the Niners win? Went asleep. Complex, shut up. Gerald, what up, man? Camp Anna, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Appreciate you guys all tapping in. It is currently 5:20 in the morning. I know a lot of you guys are definitely dragging your feet on a Monday morning, dude. Mondays suck. Mondays do suck. Mondays do suck, man. Like I took a fat nap on Saturday, right? Like I didn't do shit on Saturday. And like I took a nap, right? And that just messed my entire schedule up for the weekend. So like going into Sunday, like dude, I didn't go to bed until like midnight. I was just like tossing and turning, just couldn't sleep. And dude, I feel like crap. Ugh, I feel like crap. And I was like, Monday's waking up. And I was like, I kept snoozing my alarm this morning. And I'm sure some of you guys did too. Man, dude, I don't drink caffeine, dude. I don't drink coffee. I don't really drink energy drinks in the morning. This is all just like when I come on live, dude, this is all just natural energy. You feel me? Like natural energy. So it's like maybe all my energy was like just put into the game yesterday, and then just like I just carried on until the rest of the night, dude. Working with heavy weights on slow motion right now. Did you enjoy the Niners game? Yeah, of course, dude. Of course I enjoyed the Niners game, dude. Niners won yesterday 42-19. I'm sure if you're a Cowboys fans, you guys enjoyed that. It was definitely a something that you guys that a lot of Cowboy fans wanted. I promise you, Dallas Cowboy fans were all Niner fans yesterday. They were all Niner fans yesterday. Every Cowboy fan that was out there probably were like, you know what? Sadly, I'm going to be a Niners fan today, just for today. And we got the opportunity to blow out the former NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. You need to try to Yerba Mate Man Energy Tea. Rafi the hippie, what up, Orlando? What's good? No coffee. You need more excitement in your life, bro. Well, I'm good, dude. I don't drink coffee, man. I don't know. I don't really need coffee to really help me get my energy up. Thanks for being here. Time to crush them Eagles. I would not function without coffee. That's crazy. Eagles are not that team. Y'all soft. Go Hawks. Oh my gosh. Good morning. My last class of the semester. There you go, Kayla. Love to see it. We spanked the Cowgirls and the Eagles the same way. Mo Kicks, who's your team? Who's your team? He says, "Go Birds." We spanked the Cowgirls and the Eagles, the same way. Cowboys need to do their part now. We need ours. Raph, how are you? I feel good, dude. I feel really, really good. I feel really, really good. NFC Championship rematch is gonna be a more epic now. I mean, we'll see. Like, I think the next couple weeks, it's gonna determine a lot of things. Like, it really is. Like, it's gonna determine a lot of things. Like if the Cowboys get number 1 seed, or not even number 1 seed, if they win their division with the Eagles, like, it's gonna determine a lot of things, because the Niners, they have somewhat of a tough schedule. We have Seattle again, and it's tough to beat Seattle twice. And we have the Baltimore Ravens, and I think we still have the Arizona Cardinals as a division game. I don't know who else we have to look at the schedule. It's a regular game. Shady Munchie, just dude, you are like, dude, just take the L, man. Like, you just, it is what it is, man. Like, it's a regular game. Shut the fuck up. Like, dude, like, you talk about respect, and then, like, you come in here like telling people to, like, to shut the fuck up. Like, like, dude, just take the L. It's okay, bro. Because if it was like the other way around, if the Eagles would have beaten the Niners, you would have been all over it, dude. Like, just relax. Southside Jones, how about them Lions, Rap? Dude, I was pretty impressed. I was pretty impressed the way the Lions, like, the thing is, I was like, man, the Saints came back. You got to give props to Derek Carr and the Saints. Like, they came back. It was definitely scary to watch if you were a Lions fan, but the Lions are, it's nice to see Jared Goff to bounce back, but your guys' running game is like, it's good. That duo with Gibbs and David Montgomery, dude, that shit's unstoppable. Your O-line is really good. I feel like your O-line is very underrated. Niners have a cakewalk schedule. I mean, we'll see. We shall see. I mean, we had a tough schedule going up against Seattle Seahawks, and then now we have the Eagles, and we still have Baltimore coming up. I just gotta look at the schedule. I haven't seen it. Shady woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Yeah, I don't know, man. Niners, let's see. We beat Seattle 2 times last year, and we're at home this time. I mean, it's still. Niners haven't lost to Seattle in the last 4 meetings. Yeah, but still, it's still a division game. It doesn't matter what the record is. Like, it's still a division game. We still struggle sometimes against Seattle, mostly at home. JD Kick says, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Everyone have a great week, and good luck on the drop shots. Shout out to my boy JD Kicks for the $2 donation, man. G-Face, thank you so much for the 22-month re-up. Minshew Mania, don't sleep on the Colts, run it up. Yeah, that was a huge win for the Colts with no Jonathan Taylor. Zach Moss didn't really have to step up. Ain't that disrespectful? I mean, dude, just take the L, Shady. Just take the L, man. Hey, you'll be okay. What kicks on JD this week? We'll definitely talk about it. We'll definitely talk about the Jordan 11s, right? Jordan 11s. We have Jordan 11s this week. Tomorrow we have exclusive access on the Nike sneakers app for the Kobe's. So we have, and plus we have Supreme box logo as well. I don't know if you guys missed out on that. But we also have box logos this week as well.
Everyone have a great week, and good luck on drops.
But shout out to my boy JD Kicks. Thank you so much for the 2, man. How about Green Bay being undefeated in the month of December since the coach took over? 16-0. I mean, dude, that was a huge win on Green Bay Packers for sure. I mean, dude, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Patrick Mahomes himself, but I don't hear this Patrick Mahomes talk this year, because he hasn't been like the best quarterback this year. Absolutely not. Let's see, Morning Rap, how do you feel about the Fogs collection and prices? I actually, you know what? No more shoe talk. Just wait, what? The fear of God stuff, I've already said what I said about these shoes and stuff. I promise you this. There's no demand on fear of God. There's none. There's zero. I think they're just way overpriced. Some people may defend Fear of God and what they got going on, sure. But like, it's 2023, okay? No one's going to pay $300 for a sweatshirt, okay? If people are not paying $300 or $200 for a pair of GR Jordans, what makes you think that people are going to go out their way and spend Fear of God, Fear of God products for like $200 to $300 per piece? Like, there's just no damn way. I get they're trying to like innovate or be different. Like, the materials might be good, but it's not. I'm just gonna put my honest opinion into it, and that's it. I just think they're just way too overpriced. Way too overpriced. Yeah, Chiefs have been inconsistent this season. Yeah, I would go for the apparel, but the prices are 3 times too much. Where did they drop on? Didn't they drop on Sunday? Like, where did they drop at? Like, did they drop on Adidas? Did they drop on like? I didn't see exactly where they dropped at. Morning, Raffy boy. The Niners stomped those birds spirits last night. Yeah, they did. We definitely did. Raw Vicious for the 22-month re-up. Great W yesterday. Felt like a playoff game. Yeah, it felt good winning for sure. It definitely felt good beating the Eagles. It definitely felt good. The Fear of God site. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I mean, we could sit here and say like the pieces look good. Some of the pieces look good. It's just I'm not willing to pay the price. It's crazy. I don't know. Fear of God. Let's see. Check it out real quick. Shop. Here it is. Yeah, like 230, 240. Like, obviously, shit didn't sell out. Like, there's full-size run on the sneakers. There's full-size run on the shoes. 250, 180. Like, none of this shit sold out. And you wonder why. This is going to continue on moving forward. And I'm not trying to disrespect the Fear of God brand. Just moving forward, everything that they drop on when it comes to Adidas Fear of God, they're all going to sit. Like, you feel me? Like 200, like some of the pieces are actually good. Like, some of the pieces are actually really, really cool. It's just, you feel me? I'm not willing to spend that much on a pair of clothes. What up, Drex? I got mine on Adidas confirmed. There you go. Ryan Jacobs, thank you so much for the 13-month re-up. Run the likes up and get that money. That's my boy Ryan Jacobs for the 13-month re-up, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Except the women's ponchos, apparently. Oh, gosh. Fear of God is overpriced, like Y3 stuff. Yeah, it's kind of similar to like Y3 stuff. That gives me like the Y3 vibes. That's like a perfect comparison. Like, some of the stuff. Adidas sent me a note to way after the drop. Looks like what people in the Colt would wear. Good morning, Raph. What up, Chris Montgomery? What's good, man? I would say any brand that charges more than $200 for clothes, in my opinion. Yeah, but it's like, people don't look at it as if it's like a high-end brand. They just look at it as like, as Adidas. The shoe would sell if they get the right influencers to promote it, but the shoes are somehow the most affordable things. What do you mean? What do you mean that if they get the right influencers? I don't think it really matters what influencers promote it. If you're talking about like athletes, maybe I know what you mean. Like, you're talking about like rappers, athletes, someone that is big that gets sponsored by Adidas to wear their product. I could see that happening, just to try to, get people to buy, get people to buy the product. I wanted to get that poncho, but that sold out, SMH. They said 200 plus to look homeless. Oh gosh, Chris, what up, man? Sub twin, I need the reverse Grinches EA. Facts, man, big facts. It's gonna be a decent week when it comes to drops. I just feel like no one's really talking about the Jordan 11s anymore because there's just not much resale around the sneaker. There's not really hype around the Jordan 11s, but I just feel like if you want the Jordan 11s, they should be an easy cop if you if you put in the work and to get the shoe. The clothing is just too weird, different and oversized from what people like to wear. I mean, oversized has been kind of around for a while. When it comes to trending like those in that sort, I just at the end of the day, I think it has to come down to prices. Like I'm telling you, man, like if people are not willing to pay $200 for GR, there's no way someone's willing to pay $230 for any of this. There's no way. Just no way. They're just overpricing way, like, it's just way overpriced, dude. Way overpriced. I'm not saying like, I'm saying like, I'm not saying anyone's broke, nor if I'm broke, like I could buy this stuff. It's just like, I'm not willing to spend this much money on just one item, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like these stuff are like worth like 50, 60 bucks, like the fleece, 70 bucks, kind of like just regular fleece sweatshirt prices, like how you see in any other store. Like, I get that they're using kind of like a high-end like material, but still like 280, 250, like it's insane. And you got the shoes retailed at like $300. It's at like 250 or 280. Insane. Got my reverse Grinches. I'm glad I went up a full size. They still tight. Exactly. I mean, I'm glad that you went a half size up or a full size up. I told everybody to do not go true to size. And I promise you, the people that went true to size that hit on Grinches are going to regret going true to size on the Grinches, because people didn't believe me. That they're like, oh, you don't ball, so you don't know the sizes of the shoes. I'm like, okay, all right. That's why a couple of people already hit me up. You're like, yo, Raph, I'm glad that I went a half size up, a full size up, because they run super, super small. But some people wanted to go to true to size. I don't know why. Not to rub it in. Well, yeah, rubbing it in, but gonna be upper 70s all week in Arizona. There you go. Nice and warm. Grinch's EA for Finish Line. No, Grinch's EA on the Nike sneakers app tomorrow, my friend. No EA on Finish Line, and JD Sports will not get Kobe's. Okay. Finish Line and JD Sports will not get Kobe's. They're going to get the Jordan 11's EA. Jordan 11's EA is going to go down on Wednesday. So in-store EA in-store EA for Finish Line and JD Sports for the Jordan 11s is going to be on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. PST. Okay. Online pre-orders for the Jordan 11s is going to go live on Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. PST. Okay. What up, brother? How are you doing, Raph? When will the EA show up on the Grinches? Tomorrow at 12 Eastern Time, MJ. 12 p.m. EST. I'm hoping, because my dad's pair of Grinches should be arriving today. I'm really, really hoping that I could make a video for you guys today, unboxing it, talking about a little bit about the exclusive access before it goes live tomorrow. I think the EA is going to be pretty limited. I don't expect exclusive access for the Grinches to be an easy cop. And I've mentioned this before about the Grinches, that do not expect anything big about EA tomorrow. Okay, if you get lucky, you get lucky. So the thing is, I could sit here and say like, oh, do not expect anything when it comes to the reverse Grinches, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't check. Okay, so tomorrow when 9 a.m. rolls around, still check if you get EA. Hola, Rafi. How's it going, everyone? What up, Nolan? Good morning to you, my friend. You think I'm a Linear 5s for a pair of J Balvin 3s is an equal trade? I mean, it depends, man. You got to look at value too. You got to do your research when it comes to value. Go look up the J Balvin 3s and Alma Munir 5s, and that should determine whether or not if you feel like that's an equal value trade, my friend. You got to do your research, all right? When it comes to trades and get trade advice, man, you got to do your you got to do your research, okay? You got to do your research. Go on StockX, see how much the J Balvins go for your size, and then compare prices to the Alma Munir 5s. Look at last sales as well. That could determine a lot of things. My Gratitude 11s crease really bad and are going to be sent back to Nike. I'm not happy with the cracking increasing in the two wears. Shoes is fire, but the leather and the patents do not work well. It's up to you. I mean, are you asking if you want to send them back? I'm happy with the cracking and the creasing on the two wears. Shoes fire, but the leather and patents do not work well. Yo, what up, chat? Howdy, Raffy. What up, Dope Jeremiah? What's good? Which colorway is the Alma Munir 5s? Right. It determines on the color of the 5 too. My local DSG didn't have the 11s. Damn, that sucks. All my DSGs had the 11s, and I'm glad that, you know, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of 11s that is going to be available at DSG. I think that is one place that people are not paying attention to for the 11s, because I think what people are going to do, and this is my ultimate guess, people are going to sign up, or not sign up. People are going to wait until finish line EA so they could get the shoe for under retail, because you got to think about it. I think EA in store is going to sell out just because everyone's going to start using their coupons. There's going to be a lot of 11s. I personally think that there's going to be a lot of Jordan 11s Gratitudes sitting on Finish Line and JD Sports because people want to wait until release date so they could use their coupons online. That's my guess. Did anyone hit on the restock on the Don Alma Munir 5s on sneakers? I did not. I didn't know they restocked. My Alma Munir dust on the way. There we go, Drip. We'll be here tomorrow. Finally got my shipping notification on Sunday. Love to see it. You see, former Simpsons bought 11s from StockX and came with them melted. A what? Tito, why'd you delete your comment? I was reading that. What up, Rocky? Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning. I was reading that, my friend. You had a melted what? I was high-key reading that. Most people in my area don't even know DSG gets Jordans like that. Yeah, I mean, dude, I would say the same thing because like my DSG, they don't really carry like a lot of stuff when it comes to like sneakers. Like they just get like the big GRs. So they get like 13s, 11s, 3s, 4s. I think DSG doesn't get 5s. They don't get 1s. They don't get like 14s. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like the way like Nike is going when it comes mostly for Jordan 1s, I wouldn't be surprised if like Nike starts sending Jordan 1s to DSG because it's for some reason, I don't know why DSG does not carry Jordan 1s. It just don't. I don't know why, but they should. I think they should, and I think they will be. I think they will be soon. Pull up Former's last video. StockX sent him a jacked up 11 and will not refund him. What? They won't refund him the shoe that he bought from StockX? What's going on top of the morning? What up, BJ? Getting the Gratitude 11s when they shock drop. There you go. Got the Gratitude 11s. Milton Jumpman and refused to take them back. Said he could have a $25 credit. I gotta see this. Is this like a recent video? Who is it? Former Simpson? I gotta watch this. They say him a damaged. They said what a melted Jumpman and refused to take them back. Said he could have a $25 credit. It was a 12-minute video.
Bam. Hello. How was that? It's good. Hello and welcome to the workshop run and gun style video today. We got a lot of sneakers coming in. The year is winding. 3.5 weeks ago. It took almost a month to get here. I ordered the Jordan 11 DMP. Un momento. Bam. Here it is.
You guys still consider it as the DMP? Are you guys still calling it the DMP?
Really wanted to get a pair of these. Ordered them off StockX. Taken forever. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But I said, you know what? I'm going to be patient. They finally arrived. Hang on. Boom. Delivered. Brown box at the front door. I said, Buckets, we're in business. The 11s are finally here. Not so fast. Hang on a second here. Boom. Jordan box. I said, man, things are looking good. We're in business. But not so fast. What the fook? What is this? StockX. No.
Yo, what is this jump man doing? Yo.
No. I know it gets hot in Florida, but this Jumpman is melting off the sneaker. The hand.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
leg. He's in rough shape. He's in very, very rough shape. So I reached out to StockX, hit him up, emailed customer service, hit him up on Twitter, etc., etc. They basically told me too bad. Too bad, tough luck. This is what they sent us. I mean, I was really, really excited about this sneaker, and now I'm just bummed out. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're not going to fool me twice because I'm not doing business with you anymore. This is ridiculous. You sent me a damaged product.
bro, the Jumpman is like...
And are taking no accountability, no nothing. So we have always said here on this channel that we will share our sneaker experiences with you. And so that's what we're doing. All right. Now, this was my first bad experience with StockX. But like I said, there's not going to be a second one because you send me a clearly damaged sneaker and then basically say it's on me. I think they offered me like a $25 coupon or promo code. No. By the way, I paid like $350 for these, maybe even a little bit more because like I said.
Okay. This is my thought and opinion, okay? This is my thoughts on, if you guys don't realize, okay, a lot of people like, wonder, where does all these YouTubers get early pairs from? And a lot of YouTubers, like for instance, like Seth Fowler, he gets most of his early pairs from like GoDap, StockX, whatever the case is, and then they basically move the shoe later. It's like obviously a channel investment where to buying early pairs is what a lot of YouTubers do. And obviously he bought an early pair. He spent $350 for an early pair to make a video to show you guys his review early. And this is one reason why I do not do early pairs anymore. Like I don't, unless it's from a reliable source that I know, I'm good and whatnot. But this is one reason why I do not do early pairs. One thing, I would hate to be in a situation where I spend $350 out of my pocket and my bank account to get something like this. Mostly on StockX. Like StockX, I feel like it's a gamble. Like it's really a gamble. It's really a gamble. Okay. And this sucks. I mean, former Simpson, he's been doing early reviews for a long time, and I've never came across to something like this. And it's nice that it's nice that he kind of brought this situation to light, that he's just a regular consumer buying an early pair from StockX and he's getting this. And it's nice that he has a big enough platform to basically expose StockX, like, yeah, that's why you don't see me buying like I try to slow down on like buying like early. I don't not early pairs, but just resell in general. Like I just can't. Don't buy early pairs from Fine Line either. Don't be silly. I remember there was like so many YouTubers like promoting him though. Like didn't Unbreakable Kicks? Doesn't he get stuff from Fine Line? And a couple YouTubers have done it before. They've bought him. I don't know. I've heard about that name before. StockX has been suspect. I've been, and I would say this: everyone has their own experience. Okay, not everybody is going to have the same experience like he is right here. Obviously, he's expressing how he felt and his experience. You know that he's obviously done business with StockX in the past, and whatnot. I just hope that StockX, somehow StockX reaches out to him. Someone that works there that watches his content reaches out to him and makes it, fixes it. I think Harrison Neville's been through a situation with StockX and called them out about it. But dude, if any of you guys, I promise you guys, if any of you guys got this from StockX, I feel like some of you guys are not going to go out in public and wearing this. You know what I mean? Why don't you expose Travis for doing fake raffles? You listen. He already did. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Rafi, imagine you're average Joe who doesn't have a platform to expose this type of fuckery. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole point of like Twitter. Twitter is a huge platform for a lot of sneaker influencers and bloggers. Bloggers that post those type of things, and that's why a lot of people tag. For instance, like a lot of bad quality controls on certain shoes, people will tag. And whatnot, but like this is crazy. I have never seen something like this where you get a melted Jumpman and literally it looks like his ACL, the Jumpman got his ACL torn and his hand looks like a legit claw. Dude, I don't know. Like I've never seen like this. I've never seen anything like this. I would buy another pair and return the defective pair. I mean, yeah, that's a way. That's, you know what, B. Lewis, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. This is just crazy. The fact that they offered him, I think they offered him what do you say, $25 credit? $25 credit is insane.
No. I know it gets hot in Florida, but this jump and then basically say it's on me. I think
the fact that they have the audacity and say that it's on him and it's his fault, like what?
Me like a $25 coupon or promo code. No. By the way, I paid like $3.50 for these, maybe even a little bit more, because like I said, I ordered them like three and a half weeks ago. So StockX, no.
He waited 3 weeks. He gets $25 credit. StockX blames him, and then he gets a defective. Like what?
No. Buckets, 'tis the season. Naughty and nice. Santa, he's putting coal in StockX. StockX's stocking.
Yeah, there's an old saying down in Tennessee. Maybe it's in Texas. You can't fool me again.
Exactly. You can't fool me again. StockX, this is bad. The Jumpman is melting. He's melting, and it's my fault somehow. I don't understand. But live and learn. They're not going to refund me. They're not going to let me ship them back and return them. So it is what it is. I will take the L. Boom. I'll take.
That's so messed up, dude.
Take it. I'll eat that.
There's no accountability here.
And it is what it is. But I'm not doing business with you anymore. What else we got? Buckets, what else we got? On a much brighter note, reached out to StockX. Our sneaker experience taking forever, waiting. But I said, you know what? I know it gets.
That's insane, dude. There's no accountability. There's no accountability here. Hello, Raph. How about the Niners smashed them Eagles and handed them the second loss? Now the critics can shut up and eat their comments. How Niners had no chance beating the Eagles last season. You could do a chargeback, absolutely. I accidentally made a purchase on StockX, lied to my bank. It wasn't me. Got my spread back. Zero integrity. I only buy from Goat now. Like I said, guys, I think everyone has their own experiences. Everybody has their own experiences. Everybody does. Everybody has their own experiences. You know, from what people tell me, they get refunds all the time from StockX. They gotta just send the shoe back. StockX. It just sucks that you have to go out of your way to correct their fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Where are the emails from StockX? I mean, that could be one thing as well. I mean, that too, right? That too. That's a good point. I mean, I'm not saying that. Okay. He could have, you know, I feel like, you know, that's a good point. I feel like he could have maybe, you know, he could have like showed the emails, maybe. But I mean, at the end of the day, you believe what you want to believe, right? Whether or not, if he doesn't show the emails to give you guys proof that, you know, the conversation that they had between one, I think that could have helped a lot. I mean, showing not really helped a lot. I mean, this situation's already messed up. I just don't think he would go out his way just to expose a company like that, just because I don't think he would. I don't think former Simpson would. He's just not that type of guy. But still, I don't know. Sure, I mean, if you wanted to see a couple emails exchange, you know, words exchange, sure. But I don't think this is something that he would make up. I don't, that would be out of his scope of content. Dude sucks. It had to happen to former Simpson. OG YouTuber, unfortunately, people still gonna buy from there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, there's a lot of people that get like fake shoes coming off from StockX and Go. And once again, everyone has their own experiences. Okay, everybody does. That's most companies today. They easily take your money, but give you a hard time getting it back. Yeah, exactly. And the fact that he couldn't do anything, like they only got offered a $25 like credit. You feel me? Like, why would he do that? Stop defending StockX. Yeah, exactly. Follow his channel and see his vibe, and you know that the guy's legit and not in character to post this for views. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he would go out his way to do that. After this video, they'll know he's a YouTuber and fix it for him. Not an average person. That's what I'm saying, Mo Kicks, is that that's how it's gonna go. Is if there's more light that shines into this situation, like, then yes, like StockX maybe is eventually going, someone that's other than that reached out to, or he reached out to in StockX, maybe someone that is from StockX that will reach out to him. That could be a possibility. He worked with them in the past, so I know he didn't want to do it. The Kobe's drop is going to be internationally. No, it's only going to be US only. I'm about to start using the chargeback threat. Luckily for me, knock on wood, my experiences on StockX has been nothing but great. Yeah, same here. Like, I've never really had a bad experience on StockX. I know a lot of people have in here. A lot of people have had bad experiences on Goat. But it's definitely it sucks to be in this type of situation where like he couldn't get his money back at all. Like, even like first thing is like waiting 3 weeks for the shoe, 3 weeks for the freaking shoe. I forgot like how long you actually have to wait for your sneaker, like, or anything on StockX to go. Like, you have to wait for a while. Like, you have to wait a while. Mostly during this time because it's the holiday season. They know who he is. He has worked with them. They still did that. Emails expose a lot of things. Look at Roscoe. He exposed himself with his email. Oh gosh. Former Simpson is one of the most stand-up guys on YouTube. He is certified. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Southside Jones, you're 100% correct. Like, former Simpson, he seems like a really cool dude. I've watched his content for a long time. I haven't watched his stuff recently, but it's nice that some of you guys pointed this out this morning. Now you have to record yourself opening the box just in case they say it's not the same box they sent you. Yeah, dude, it's crazy because like his content is all like, you know, you got music in the background, he's talking in like in a room and stuff like that, and this one is just like him standing there just talking about the situation. It's actually pretty crazy. Does anything drop today, Daniel? No, nothing is dropping today, my friend. Nothing is dropping today. StockX is absolutely worse. We'll never use again. Dating back to last year, GOAT is for the win. Though I rarely use it these days. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that don't like. There's some people that don't like StockX. There's some people that don't like GOAT. People prefer StockX over GOAT. People prefer GOAT over StockX. So, and that's why I'm saying, oh, at the end of the day, it's all experience. Rafi, I'm still waiting on my Alma Munir Dusk from Black Friday drop. No update on tracking or nothing. Yeah, stay patient. I know it's taking a while. Some people are still waiting. Some people's already got their stuff shipped recently. So just stay patient. Hopefully you could get your shoe on time, man. It does suck that you're waiting this long. Rafi, GOAT sold me a used Supreme tee as brand new. I returned it and they told me I sent them an empty box. There's nothing that I can do about it. I lost $485. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. When I click the link to look up EA for the Grinches, it brings me to the page on my app that shows the shoe. It's D-Nice. It's because the shoe doesn't go live till tomorrow, man. Okay? EA for exclusive access for the Grinches. You must be kind of new to EA Sneakers app. But Sneakers app EA is going to go live tomorrow at noon Eastern time. All right, noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. PST. So D-Nice, I don't know if you're new to the Nike Sneakers app, but you just can't click the shoe and expect to see where EA is gonna be. It doesn't work like that when it comes to Sneakers app. Just a bad experience, bro. Then they should have written it down. But people will always be people, bro. Yeah, only StockX for Canada. GOAT charges duties at the border. Dispute it and with your credit card and company or bank. Yeah, absolutely. I got emails too. Yeah, Drex, that sucks, man. That does suck. See, like I said, the only time that I've had a bad experience with StockX is just during that time where like a bunch of accounts got hacked and mine was one of them. That was the only time. Like I had a rando try to use my card on StockX, and then my bank called me right away and try to verify it was me. They tried to spend like over $3,000 on my credit card. $485 for a shirt is an L anyways. Hypebeast problems. Do you think it would be better to have another shoe app where you can have StockX go and eBay prices and have a medium between the three? I don't know, man. I just feel like you just have to buy at your own risk, you know, because you don't know. At the end of the day, like, there's multiple people authenticating your stuff. It's not the same person, you know. These are all just people. Just like when you go to SneakerCon, right? You go to the authentication booth. There's like 50 of them working there. You get all different types of people that are authenticating your sneakers. You know, there's videos out there that people try to like set up, you know, not StockX, but like eBay or, you know, certain shops that try to authenticate sneakers, and some of them get it wrong. You know, some of them think it's like, oh, these are legit, but they come out being fake. You know, like, dude, it's scary out there, man. I don't know. That's why I'm at a point where, like, if it's not retail, you know, if I don't get it at a retail store, then I'm not with it. But I mean, it just depends. You know, that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm at a point in my life where like I don't need to go out my way. And, you know, if I can't get the shoe, it is what it is. I don't want to pay resale. I guess it just depends on the sneaker. Like all this year, if I think about it, I haven't paid resale once this year. I don't think. I only paid. Okay, there's one shoe that I paid a little bit over, was the gum bottoms. The SB gum bottoms, the white gum bottoms. That's like the one shoe I paid 160 or some shit. 170. The white gum bottoms. And I think there was I don't know what. I think 150, I don't know, 150, 160, I don't remember. But that was the only shoe that I bought this year. At least let me cuss them out, man. It will never be perfect. Who are depending on a human to authenticate the pairs for us. Yeah, dude. People are still gonna buy from StockX and Go. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and tell people not to buy anything from there. You know, because at the end of the day, people are still gonna buy it. You don't bring up this resale again. You did pay resale. Well, how about this? I rarely pay resale now. How about that? I rarely pay resale. Like, you don't see me paying resale for all these types of shoes. If I don't get it, I don't get it. You know? What about the Doritos, Raph? I didn't pay resale for that. My dad bought me those as a gift. I pay resale for the damn near all my shoes. I'm taking too many L's. Their customer service sucks. You can't talk to anyone. Yeah. I don't they like, doesn't StockX have like some sort of like chat, like that you could go on the website and chat with like some rando? Isn't it, or is it that you have to like contact them via email? I don't know, something. Is it safe to order from Go? I mean, Jeremy, yeah. I mean, I've never had a bad experience from Go. But once again, I would say that you have to do, you know, buy at your own risk. Paying resale for the Kobe's. Am I paying resale for the Kobe's? What up, Straight to Toe? What up, man? Am I paying resale for the Kobe's? I don't know. I say that I will, but then I end up not. I mean, that's the same thing with the Udos. Yo, Raph, are you paying resale for the Udos? I don't know. I copped trophy rooms from StockX and resold them back to StockX and rejected them. And magically, I've seen like people get like sneakers from like the sneakers app and try to sell it on StockX, and StockX is saying that they're fake. Like, what kind of business are they running over there? Seriously, what kind of freaking business are they running over there, man? Like, dead ass. What kind of business are they running over there? Like, I've heard multiple people say, yo, Raph, I bought this from a retail store, like Champ Sports, Finish Line, whatever. Try to sell it on StockX. StockX said they end up being fake. Huh? I don't know what the hell. Drex, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys run it up if you guys don't mind. Smash that like button. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate you guys all tapping in as always. But shouts to my boy Drex for the $10 donation. Appreciate you. Shouts to my boy El Migos to smash that like button. Subscribe to the best family on YouTube and collection family, Corvette. Shouts to my boy El Migos. What up, El Migos? What's good, man? Rahul says, you heard? What up, man? I wouldn't even waste the time on emailing if they don't respond. I charge them back so damn quick. So there's a situation that it's funny that this got brought up, right? And I wanted to share this with you guys. And I asked Bob Ross if I could share this situation that he got into. So I'll share it real quick here with you guys. And I told him to leave it on general chat. Not general chat, in VC room. Let me see. Let me find it real quick. So, let me see if I could find it. So, Bob Ross. Did he delete it? Yo, Bob, why'd you delete the picture? Oh, he deleted it, man. I was gonna. Oh no, it's right here. I found it. So.
Hey, don't forget to smash that like button. Rock on gesture. Eyes, rock on gesture.
So Bob Ross got in a situation on Instagram, or a sneaker store recently, and Bob Ross had purchased the Sean Cliver SB Dunk lows. Okay, he paid resale for the Sean Clivers from a store that he's bought in the past. Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, Bob, I found it. My bad. I found it. So he bought Sean Cliver SBs, I believe from a person that he's been working with for a while, and the person sent him this. So mind you guys, once again, he bought Sean Clivers, and this is what he received in the mail. Mind you that Bob wears a size 11.5, 12. So he got, or is it the Argon's Union Dunks? And then he got Travis Scott Jordan 4s. Mind you guys that these size, I believe he said it was a 10.5 and an 11.5 or a 12. So mind you, okay. And I told Bob, I was like, dude, if he got these two shoes, that's a W. Was it a 10.5? Mind you, he got those. These are the Argons. I think it was like size is 10.5, whatever the case is. So 235, 260, roughly around that price. And then Jordan 4, Travis Jordan 4 is going for what? Size 11.5. Jerry, thank you so much for the 11-month re-up morning collection, fam. What up, Jerry? Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much for the re-up. Size 12, 11.5, $1,100. Or a size 11 is $990. So basically $1,000. Sean Clivers. For his size, 11.5, goes for $590. So the Travis's itself go for like $1,000. So what had happened was... hold on, I'm not done with the story, chat. What up, Alan? What up, Ben C? What's good, man? So what had happened is that the seller was shipping multiple orders at the same time and got the labels mixed up. So the seller did not put the right label on the right box. So when Bob when this shit showed up to his doorstep, he was wondering like why the box was so big, realizing he didn't have Sean Clivers in there. So basically what Bob did is that he was not going to send the shoes out until he got his money refunded first. So obviously he ended up getting his money back first, and Bob had to ship the shoes back. Is he going to get the Sean Clivers? Probably not. He already told the buyer or the seller that he was not going to buy him from him anymore, just because of he had to go out of his way, obviously, to ship out the shoes, get his refund. So obviously he was not going to send the shoes back until he got the refund. If he wasn't, dude, listen, if I was in this situation, I don't know what I would have done. But it was nice that, Bob went out his way and made the situation right. And because Bob could have easily kept these shoes and sell it and made like a lot more money than how much he spent on the Sean Clivers. Mind you that the Travis Scott itself is like over like about $1,000 itself. So he basically has $1,200 worth of shoes in hand. So got my money and kept the shoes. Bob Ross took an L. How did he take an L? This is not an L at all. This is I would say that, yeah, he didn't get the shoes that he wanted, but he could have easily just kept these shoes and kept it moving. You know, he could have easily kept the shoes and kept it moving, but obviously he did the right thing and sent the shoes back. He could have easily kept these. I didn't want to screw over the other buyer. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was. He did not want to screw the other dude. Yeah, imagine the guy that was supposed to get Travis Scott's and Dunks. Imagine that. No, because the thing is, it's that he wasn't trying to fuck up the seller. He didn't want to fuck up the buyer. Because the buyer, the other buyer probably has his Sean Clivers. You feel me? He has his Sean Clivers. So the dude that you gotta put it yourself. He's putting it basically what Bob was doing is that he was putting himself in the other guy's shoe that was expecting the Travis Scotts and the Dunks Argons. Like that would be kind of messed up. Imagine spending $1,200 and you get Sean Clivers in the mail. That's like a complete scam. Rafi tagged you on Twitter for something else for the collection to watch. I got you, Ryan. I got you. Yeah, he did the right thing. That's all that matters. Because a lot of people could have easily just kept these shoes and kept it moving. What's wrong with doing the right thing? Right, John. Big facts. Could have easily kept these shoes, sold it, and made like how much, more than how much he spent on the Sean Clivers. That's insane. These are both dead stock. These are both dead stock too. F the other guy, not my fault, BJ says. Doesn't even know if DSG's getting the Kobe's. DSG will not be getting the Kobe's, man. It's only sneakers, certain sneaker stores, but not DSG. Time is money. Bob wasted his own time to resolve the issue, not get the shoes he wanted. Yeah. But I mean, he still did the right thing. So that's going to be good karma on him. I would have kept easily. Complex, we all know that you would have kept the shoes, Complex. All right? We all know that you would have kept it. We all know that. Rami would have kept it too. Rami would have kept it as well. Of course we know Rami would have kept it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You just got to be careful out there, guys. You feel me? You just got to be careful out there. I don't want any of you guys getting scammed. You feel me? I'm not sharing that, Ryan Jacobs. I'm sorry. I'm not sharing that one. I'm sorry. If it's someone I've been dealing with, I'm definitely gone send back, but he's paying label. Yeah, I think he paid label as well. Rami would have had them on GOAT already. Rami would have said, yo, there's mold on it. Rami would have said, yo, there's mold on it, dude. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to keep the shoe? If you're not a reseller, then you don't want to go through the trouble of reselling. I would have sent them back too. Karma Sharama, that's a blessing from the Lord. Rami would have kept it and did a chargeback. Now, if it's someone I don't know, then I'm keeping it. Didn't our mamas teach us not to take what belongs to you? Bob should have played the lottery that day. I paid for resale for the most heat. I have very unfortunate. We hearing anything about Shock Drops or Cartoon Network releasing the Powerpuff Girls? No, I think the Powerpuff Girls are just dropping on sneakers and at skate shops. That's it. And they're dropping next week or next week. But I don't think there's any shock drop. If there was a shock drop, it would have happened. But I don't think they do shock drops like that for something like SB Powerpuff Girls like that. But Dude, if I was, like I said, if I was in that situation, that would be weird. I'd be weirded out because the thing is, it could be all types of different situations. Because the thing is, say if you spend like $700 on a pair of dunks, right, SB dunks, and you get a Travis's and the Argons, shoot, chat, it could be 2 fake sneakers right there, and you thought you had a come up. You know what I mean? So those type of situations could be different. You could have easily be like, dude, I don't even know if these are real. You know, I don't even know if these are real, because he could have easily got a fake Jordan 4 Travis and a fake Dunk Low or Argon and thinking that he got a come up. But obviously the buyer was bugging him. The buyer was bugging him to send those shoes back. So they need to do a shock job for the 14s. Did someone else get his Clivers? Probably. So supposedly, this is the supposedly, all right? Supposedly, Bob said that the Sean Clivers got shipped out to, I think he said, Australia. So there was a buyer from Australia, and they got sent. He had sent. So apparently the buyer that got the Travises and the Argons was supposed to go to Australia. And the guy that got the Sean Clivers, obviously the Sean Clivers were supposed to go to Bob. Dude, imagine that. Imagine that. What the guy, dude, I'm telling you, the guy that bought the Travis and Argons is probably pissed. Probably pissed. Media! Media. Thank you so much for the 20. Rafi collects. Guys, it's Christmas time, and they could have been gifts for someone. I'm not ruining Christmas over it. And yes, my Clivers went to Australia. That's insane. Shout out to my boy Bob, though. Sorry that you had to go through that. But shout out to my boy Media. Thank you so much for the 20 Rafi collects memberships in the chat. Appreciate that. Rafi, what stores we are getting the Grinches so we can put in the footwork, please? DTLR, Jimmy Jazz, Snipes, Shoe Palace, and then, like I said, just sneakers. Those are the stores. Shout out to my boy Media. So let me tell you, a bet is a bet. So Media decided to bet me 20, I think he said 20 memberships. I think that's what it was. 20 memberships. So shout out to my boy Media. So basically, me and Media bet $40 on me. So, because if you guys don't know, Media is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and he wanted to bet me $40 on the game. So I decided to. So that was the bet. So shout out to my boy Media for the 20 Rafi Collects memberships. GG's my guy. Dude, if I was an Eagles fan, I would be pissed. But hey, at least you guys are still number 1 in the NFC, right? I think what it was as Eagles fans is that a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans were rooting for the Niners to win, because some people don't understand that game was kind of crucial for the Eagles, mostly for that loss, because since the Dallas Cowboys are 9-3, if the Dallas Cowboys beat the Eagles, then they tie for the number 1 in their division, right? Is that what it is? Because they're now 10-2, and Cowboys are 9-3. So they'll tie the division for first place. So that's gonna mean I'm telling you, it's gonna mean a lot of things. And plus, the Eagles go into Seattle the next following week. So Vince Kicks, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Morning, Rafi, run it up. Hope all is well, Rafi. Shout out to my boy Vince Kicks for the 19-month re-up. I appreciate that. It's definitely going to be. It's gonna be an interesting week. The next couple weeks, because you guys got to understand, as an Eagles fans, I would not say, oh, I'm not worried about this team, I'm not worried about this team. Okay, these last couple weeks is going to be very crucial for a lot of teams. It doesn't matter what the record looks like for some teams. You got to understand, there's a lot of teams like Seattle Seahawks that is trying to get into the wild card. Okay. It looks like the Rams just booted Seattle off the wild card. Rams are back in it. They're tied up with 6-6 with the Seattle Seahawks. So since the Rams beat Seattle, then now Seattle, the Rams beat the Seattle twice. So now that's why Rams are above Seattle right now. They're both 6-6, but they're 2-0 in the division against Seattle. So what I'm saying is that if the Eagles lose from the Cowboys, the Eagles have to travel to Seattle to beat Seattle, and Seattle's going to be desperate for wins right now. So that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to underestimate Seattle Seahawks coming to San Francisco, because they are going to be very, very desperate for a win. They're just trying to get into the wild card. There's a lot of teams trying to hit that wild card spot. So even Tennessee, we trying to look up the wild card. Yeah, hopefully Derrick Henry's okay though. Steelers are done after yesterday. Trubisky, the interception machine, has taken over. Pains me to say, but the Niners are taking the chip this year. Their teams is exactly like the 2012 Hawks, who won the chip. We'll see. I mean, we've lost a couple key players in our team. It's just the Niners, man. They're just playing well, and it just sucks that Tank Dell went down with the Houston Texans. That was a huge loss. Huge loss. Rafi, for the online stores you mentioned, when do you think they're uploading them? Something a week before release. Yeah, I think topic of discussion. Just wait throughout the week. If there's raffles that will pop up on the on their site. I'm not sure, because the thing is, I'm not familiar with DTLR. I think they just do first come first serve. I might be wrong. I'm not sure if they do any raffles, but I might have to look into it with that as well, because I know, like I said, Snipes, Jimmy Jazz, what's it called? What did I say? Shoe Palace. I know Shoe Palace. They I don't like any of their releases how they do it, but they do first come first serve normally. Seattle's gonna be trouble. Look how they play Dallas. I mean, look, a game is a game, right? A game is a game. That you could say the same thing how the Eagles play against the Niners. Okay, teams have bad games. There's teams that have good games. Look, dude, no one's talking about anymore that when the Niners went 0-3, when we went on a 3-week losing streak, you know how much shit I was getting every single week? Come on now. All right, I'm still here, still repping my team. I was getting shit every single day. I had people harassing me in my DMs when the Niners went 0-3. Everyone was talking down about Brock Purdy those 3 weeks, that Brock Purdy wasn't here, this, and he bounced back. People have bad games. Like, teams have bad games. They have good games. It happens, right? It happens. Just like the same thing with Eagles. I already mentioned this to a couple people. Like, Eagles will bounce back. Like, they're still a good team. Just because they lost from the Niners doesn't mean they're a horrible team. As a Niner fan, it was a huge win for us. It was like a bold statement, like, for the NFC in general. Any given week, I mean, look at the Chiefs. They just lost against the Green Bay Packers. Any given Sunday, look at the Broncos. Yeah, look at the Broncos. They went on a 5-week winning streak. You know, they went on a 5-week winning streak, and they lost from the Houston Texans. The reason the Niners were losing those games is because they lost Trent Williams. No, listen, I don't want to make excuses. All right, I don't want to make excuses. I'm not making any excuses. We had a good amount of players already. We had Brandon Ayuk. We had George Kittle. There shouldn't be any excuses. Our kicker freaking sold us the game against the Browns. You know, Joe Burrow played a better game than us. We did at home. We got horrible calls all the time, but media always want to say we got the refs on our side. It's always like that. It's always like that when it comes to any games, right? Oh, the refs are trying to this, that. Like, there's always going to be bad calls. Like, as a Niner fan, there was pretty bad. There's a couple of calls that weren't called against us. I would admit that. There was like a couple of holding calls that I feel like that should have been called on us. But I mean, that's just part of the game. You know, if you don't get the call that you wanted, it is what it is. You feel me? None of them means nothing if your team doesn't win it all. That makes the playoffs and see what happens. Exactly. That, dude, I was getting that all year, bro. I was getting that all year. Like, oh, the Eagles smashed on the 49ers last year in the NFC Championship. Yeah, sure. I mean, of course I could say all these excuses, but I mean, yeah, you guys beat us. But you still didn't win the chip, so I don't want to hear them talking. Pittsburgh beat Baltimore and then lost to Arizona. Is it really any given Sunday? Yeah. There's a lot of, just because a team is really shitty doesn't mean that they don't want to ruin your chances to go to the playoffs. That's just like fantasy football. Like right now, I'm going to be 11-2 in fantasy football in our Wolfpack League. And there's a lot of people trying to fight for a playoff spot. Listen, I'm not gonna listen, just because I'm like I clinched playoff spot doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Okay. I just don't know how I'm winning games with no Mark Andrews. Insane. I thought I was gonna lose this week. And I still won because Tyreek Hill went off on me. Tyreek Hill had a good game. CJ Stroud didn't have his best game, but he still gave me points. Who else? Alvin Kamara went off for me. I still have Travis Etienne playing. The guy has he has Zay Jones, and I have Travis Etienne. He could still beat me though. He definitely caught up because Deebo Samuels went off. Will JD Sports have the Grinches? No. JD Sports will not have the Grinches. I know Tyreek Hill has been saving my season, respectfully, but I feel like I just have a good all-around, like, diverse team of quarterbacks. Like Baker Mayfield and CJ Stroud has been carrying me. Ref should get fined and suspended for bad calls. Bergang all it's still yeah, and I do appreciate you guys. If you listen, if you are an Eagles fan and you're still here representing your team, as you should, okay, as you should. Purdy came through clutch for me last night. I have ETN going tonight too. Yeah, he had like a chest injury, I think, for Travis Etienne, but it sounds like he's still gonna play. So Nico Collins saved me this week. Yeah, Nico Collins definitely went off for me today, this week as well. I scored 174 points, and I still have Travis Etienne to play. Karen Williams is him. There you go. Travis Etienne, that might not be 100%, but he'll get us use some fantasy points. Yeah. No, like, listen, like, I know how it is. I'm a Niners fan, dude. Even though the Niners lose, I'm still here. I still represent my team. I still root for them, you know. You got called out on the other stream from benching your players in fantasy. Some people want their money back. Well, it sucks. You talking about on Roscoe's stream? Because I benched my entire lineup. Everyone's just getting free wins. You got called out on the other stream from benching. Yeah, so in Roscoe's league, I'm last because I lost so many players this week. Or I lost Nick Chubb. That was like my biggest L, was losing Nick Chubb. And some leagues I haven't been paying attention to. Like there's one league that they haven't been paying attention to. was the collection family league. I benched all my players. People want their money back. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get first round pick next year. That's why Rafsy pulled it up and they were talking about it. Yeah. What? Because because I benched all my players. It's not like someone paid me. It's my decision whether if I want to bench my players or not. Whether they want me to actually try. I'm a Chargers fan and still rep all day, but it does hurt all. You can't do that, Raf. Come on now. I literally benched all my players because I was trying to get. Because the reason why I did that, so I guarantee myself last place because we're in a keepers league. So I'm like, all right, if I know if I'm not gonna make playoffs, then I could play it where like if I get last place, then I get first round pick next year. I was thinking in my situation, but I didn't think of how it could affect other people. Maybe because I didn't really care. That's not cool, LMAO. Well, they should have said something. That's not my fault. They should have said something. See you in the playoffs, Raf. Shouts my boy Media. Facts, man. That's no in fantasy. Bro, integrity of doing that. What? Like it is what it is. If they didn't want me doing that, they should have said something. I would be mad low key, especially if the guy you playing is fighting for a playoff spot. Yeah, damn, Raph being that guy, what a dud. Finessing the system, they make rules because of people like you. Whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, like I said, if they want me to try, I could try next week and just start all my players. Not Rafi tanking. Yeah, dude. I think on 2 fantasy leagues, I did that because of I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and let them do what they do. Let them win. Make everyone happy. Fufu League. What up, Torn? Torn, you don't even say shit. The commish should have set the lineup though. Yeah, he should have. I mean, dude, the commissioner that is in that league they knew that I benched my players. So they knew I benched all my players. So listen, hey man, say man. All right. They should have said something to me. The commissioner saw that I benched all my players, all of them. So whose fault is that? Me or the commish? I'm in first, but everyone's hurt. What up, Big Brown? What's good, man? Based on this decision, Raph would have kept the Union Dunks. And Travis Scott 4, Edwin says. Man, you're probably backed up on the stream. What up, Marvin? What up, man? What's good? Bro, that's smart, LOL. El Kamish, fire him. Hey man, I don't make the decisions. I don't. I was thinking about draft pick. But it is what it is. But no, I think in the next couple weeks, fantasy football, like it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting, mostly in playoffs, because I have a lot of players that are up against they're gonna have tough matchups, so I'm kind of scared in playoff time. I do that as commission. I set lineups if people bench anyone purposely. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's commish saw that I benched. I even had a conversation in that league too. I had a conversation in that I said I was gonna bench all my players. I said it in the chat. I said it in the freaking what's it called? The fantasy football chat. I said I was gonna bench all my players, and I said see you next year. So hello. We recently joined the stream. What up with Kobe's? Exclusive access is gonna be next week. It's gonna be next week. All right. It's gonna be next week. All right. It's going to be next week. That's how it's gonna go down. It's gonna be next week. All right. It's going to be next week. Had a guy drop all the players 1 year, added the players. I mean, it's like the same thing where like there was what's it called? Ben C, thanks so much for 2. Rafi's the one guy everyone hates in the league. It was only 1 week I benched everybody. It was only 1 week, and the guy that I went up against this week was like 9-4. So it doesn't really matter. All the other guys are like the same rank as me. I was just trying to fight for a first round pick next year. What is the benefits of benching? First round pick only. Yeah, that is the benefit. Is you get so basically a keepers league is like you get so this is my first time being a keepers league. So a keepers league is like you keep 3 or 4 players that's in your lineup now for next season, and then if you get last place, then you get first round pick. So I'm gonna keep Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, and I think I'm gonna keep Josh Jacobs. So hello thought EA is tomorrow. No, yeah, EA is going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST, 12 Eastern time. It's only gonna be in the US. Europe isn't getting Kobe's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Europe is getting Kobe's or not. I really do not know if they are or not. I do not know whether or not if they're gonna get the Kobe's in general. I do not know. All right. But I'm saying there's people like I've been in leagues where like they don't even change their lineups at all. There's a lot of people that I'm in leagues where like they don't change their lineups at all. They'll have guys that have
Rafi's
an
that one guy
IR or
everyone
out
hates in the league.
still playing. So isn't that the same thing? What up, Rafi? What up, Siobhan? What's good? So tomorrow we'll have the breakdowns. I'll try to have the breakdowns on the Grinches. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have stock numbers. I think stock numbers are gonna be extremely low. No, EA is gonna be tomorrow. Did I say next week? No, EA is gonna be tomorrow. Exclusive access is going to be tomorrow. Okay, all Nike sneakers out for the Kobe's. Kobe's are not dropping on Finish Line or JD Sports. It's the 11s. The 11s are dropping on JD Sports and Finish Line Wednesday and Thursday. I hope I can get a EA. Did you qualify based on the criteria, Raf? Everyone should. Everybody in here should qualify the criteria. Everyone should. Everyone should. Everyone should. It doesn't matter. Everyone in here probably took a bunch of L's on Kobe's in the past. So I'm pretty sure everyone in here should qualify. Kobe grew up in Italy. They should get Kobe's. Bro, the Grinches are at high 400s. Right now, I could see. This is my prediction on Kobe's. I've already mentioned this, that I think prices are going to keep going down. But I feel like prices are slightly going to go back up after release date. Slightly, because people are going to start panic buying once they get L's on the Nike sneakers app. So these already tanked all the way down. At first, right before the shock drop, these were going around over $1,000. Over $1,000. So right now, for my size, 8.5, 428, which is not bad. I could still see these going down to 350. I think these are going to go down to 350 in my size, 330 to 350. And then bigger sizes are going to stay around 400, maybe 500, depending on the size, like a 12 to 14 area. I think those are going to stay kind of high. But in my size, like smaller sizes, sizes 8 through a 9.5, we're going to hit around 330 to 350, I think. That's my prediction. Just because they're bringing out more Kobe's later down the road. But once again, after release day, I think they're slightly going to go up once again because of people panic buying. That's how I feel about it. I have never hit on Kobe's. I hit on Bruce Lee's. No EA for me. Get on EA for... got EA for the playoffs and the 11s. I don't think I received EA this year at all. I think I think I got EA for those dunks. Those vintage woman dunks. I think I got EA for those. People are gonna panic buy. Christmas only 21 soon. Christmas is only 21 days away. Did you hear about the Kobe 4 releasing December 26th? Yes, they are releasing this month. I think there should be more news about the Matattacks. The Matattack should be releasing this month. I just don't know exactly when that's going to be. But Matattack should be dropping this month. I just don't know when that's going to be. These will have more potential in the market because of the Grinch hype. Yeah, it is. I think this is the most anticipated. It's probably one of the most anticipated drops this month, other than the Powerpuff Girls. I think there's gonna be a ton of hype around the Powerpuff Girls, I think, when they officially drop. But I've never get EA. If I need to do a sweep on Nike, oh my gosh. I'm hoping that I get EA. If I get EA, I'd be pretty happy. I would say this. If you already hit on the shock drop, you're not going to be able to purchase the shoe again on the actual release day. Okay? There's just no way. Matattack's release on the 19th. Okay. That's going to be in in a couple weeks. The next week should be pretty big. Because the thing is, it's weird that we haven't really heard anything about the... We haven't really heard anything about the, what's it called? The Powerpuff Girls loaded up, because they're not loaded up on the Nike sneakers app yet. They're not. Let me double check. Let's see. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Let me see. So, oh, here it is. So next week should be. So next week Friday is the Powerpuff Girls, the 15th. Next week Friday, the 14th should be the day that they release it at skate shops. Then we got Kobe's. What time? When's Kobe's releasing next week? Kobe's are releasing on the 15th as well. Dude, holy smokes. If they drop the... I don't get why they're going to drop the Powerpuff Girls and the Kobe's at the same day. Isn't that kind of crazy? They're going to drop Powerpuff Girls and Kobe's at the same day? Look, they do this Nike do-it-yourself pullover sweatshirt. And then the 6th, dude, this is such bad timing on these threes, too. I'm going to feel bad for these threes. These Jordan 3s release next week as well. Next week, Saturday. These are going to sit. Man, these are nice. They should just came out with the true blues. What do you think about the Soulfly 8s? The Soulfly 8s are okay. Which Powerpuff SBs are you trying to get? I'm going to help with other people. Big Ron's Kicks wanted a pair, and the homie Smooth wanted a pair. And I think I'm gonna try to grab a pair for the wifey. Dude, the wifey's not watching right now, chat. But I got my girl a pair of Aprils for Christmas. They're coming in today. I got my girl a pair of April SBs for Christmas, chat. So I don't know. I'm only telling you guys because I know she's still sleeping. She doesn't wake up until the next 45 minutes, but I got my girl some April SBs for Christmas. They should be coming in today. I don't think I'm gonna unbox them on stream. I gotta hide them somewhere. So I think I gotta hide it in my closet. Yeah, they come in today. Rami wants a pair. SBs will get pushed back. Yeah, because I asked her, because remember I told you guys that she remember I told you guys that she's always wanted a pair of SBs. So I was like, I think she likes these SBs. She really likes the Aprils. Does she rewatch the stream? No. 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 Wait, so did you pay resale? Oh my gosh. I mean, if you want to consider me paying resale, then sure. But it wasn't for the personal. It's a gift. Gifts are priceless. Okay? Gifts are priceless. Do you guys count that as paying resale? It's a gift. It's not that I'm paying resale for myself. It's a gift. It's a gift. Rafi's a liar, confirmed. It's a gift. Drew, it's not the end of the year yet. He can still pay for resale. That's true too. My New Year's resolution was not to pay resale next year in 2024. CPFM Flea 2 up to $100, almost $400. So that's going to be to April's. 100%. Listen, I said New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution next year was not to pay resale. Okay. How about this? Not to pay resale for the personal. I said no resale in 2024. So I still have some time. Plus, I'm going to get my dad a gift too. So there you go. How about this? My New Year's resolution is not to pay resale for myself in 2024. How about that? Not to pay resale in 2024 for myself. That is my New Year's resolution. I'm going to make sure I have that in context so you guys understand that next year, someone clip this. Next year in 2024, I will not pay resale for personal, for my personal. That's my New Year's resolution. There you go. Do you think the Jordan 3 would sit if they were black and white instead of blue? I don't know. If it was like a panda, I don't know. Cap again. Torn, you don't even know me, dog. You don't even know me. Let me get those Grinches, Torn. Let me get those Grinches. No, it still counts. Devin, Devin, listen, that's my New Year's resolution, okay? I will not pay resale for anything in my personal collection. Since you are in the giving spirit, give me a purple lobster size 13, and in return, I will still be your friend. Give me, you know what? That is like, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's nothing against you, Drew, but my kids always correct me when I say give me. She said, even my youngest daughter, she said, what you say, daddy, give me? Like, she gives me this attitude. What you say, give me? Yo, Torn, what size did you hit? SB bought Ross for the 2. Yeah, not paying resale in 2024 too. Yeah, that you're the biggest cap. You're gonna break that in like the second day of January. You're gonna break that the second day of January. The 2nd of January, you're gonna break that. All right. If you do what? If I say give me, my kid does not like that. She always corrects me. She's like, Daddy, you don't say give me. You say hand it to me, please. She corrects me all the time. I was like, all right, Riley, my bad. Hand it to me, please. Like, dude, my kid even tells me, Daddy, no shoes on the carpet. Dude, Riley is the A. She humbles me a little bit. All right. My kid humbles me. Like, seriously, my youngest daughter humbles me. It's insane. Your size, 8.5? Let me get that 8.5, dog. Let me get that 8.5, homie. Yeah, give me. You heard me. I talk that. I talk what I talk. Should I pay resale for the reverse Grinches or get the DMP 11s for retail? Shane, that is tough. That is tough. That is tough. Should I pay resale for the reverse Grinches or get the DMP 11s for retail? Me personally, I would get the reverse Grinches. That's just me. But hey, do you? If you gift me, I'm on near 3s. I'll make sure to gift you another re-up for next month. Nice. How does EA work, Raph? It just gets randomly chosen. Nike just randomly chooses accounts. That's how it works. They randomly choose accounts. Don't want her to run and tell mom. Yeah. DMP's retail. You get picked. There's no rules in EA. Yep. No. If you do you pay resale? We all get memberships.
Yeah. I'm not paying resale in 2024 too.
I said the same thing. I was like, that's a tough one. I would say reverse Grinches. Yeah, I would say reverse Grinches. New setup, Raph? Yeah, a little bit, Noah. It's in a work in progress. Give me, got shot my, I would say. Those 3 craft 3s next year are clean. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would definitely choose, I don't know. DMPs are nice. My dad likes these. My mom was telling my dad that he already has a pair, but it's because my dad already has the Concords. But these are clean. It's crazy. Crazy that we're finally at a time that anyone could buy a Jordan 11. Insane. It's a good time for Jordan 11s. I think this is a really good time for Jordan 11s, chat. Is that now Jordan 11s are available to purchase for anybody. That's just, at least it's not limited. At least that you can't get a pair of, I think anyone could get a pair of 11s now if you tried. I think it's a W in my books, mostly for Jordan 11 drops. Next year, if it's Gammas, I think it's the same thing with Gammas. If they do retro Gammas, yeah, the demand's going to be extremely high. But I feel like there's going to be a good amount of people that will hit on Jordan 11s. You don't have to worry about paying like $400 or $500 for 11s anymore, because they go for retail. Shit, if I could get, hey, listen, chat, if these go down way under retail, like I'm saying under retail, I will buy a personal. You feel me? Seriously. If I could get these for under retail, like way under retail, I will get a personal pair, because this is a really nice Jordan 11. I feel like I won't wear it as much, but I think it's great times in a sneaker community of where everyone could buy Jordan 11s. I don't know. I know I talked about the Jordan 11s, but it's like Jordan 11s just bring back a lot of memories, man. This is like one of the silhouettes that really made me fall in love with the sneaker game. I think that's everyone's mindset who would soul swap the Gratitude 11s. My son already wore their pair, gifted them or for Thanksgiving. Early gang, there you go. That's why under retail $200. They already, bro. Rafi, you didn't hit on the Grinches on any of your accounts, on your people's accounts. No, I only use my one account. I use my one account on the next drop. I'm gonna use my girl's account. So, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I told her to make sure to check if she gets EA tomorrow, and she knows that. So we would have to find out and see. But on the actual release date, I'm gonna be using multiple accounts. My dad said he's willing to help too, so I'm hoping that he could hit on his second account. So, but yeah, it's a great time in general in sneakers, man. Like, I know I don't want to sound corny or anything like that when I do talk about it, but really, like, it's like if you've been collecting shoes for a very long time and know how the drops used to be back in the day, like, remember remember like standing in line and waiting to even enter for the raffle for tickets. You remember when they did the ticket stuff and they handed you a ticket? Dude, that was during the times where a lot of things were rigged. Like, so many people were like rigging the freaking raffles for all the Jordan 11 releases and past releases in general. And now that we're in a time where like everything is all digital and everything is all like on through an app, it's different times, man. It's definitely different times. You know, it's definitely different times. Jordan 11s used to be one of the hardest Jordan silhouettes to cop every single year. You got to stand in line, put your name down, get your sisters, get your grandmas, get your moms stand in line with you. Everything is sitting. That's not great about. I think that's what it was for the most part for like sneakerheads, is that like it's not all about grabbing all the shoes. It's about the chase. Because now you could go back and be like, yo, man, I did this. I had to do this to go get the shoe. Like, I went to this store. I stood in line for this long, camped out for this long. You know what I'm saying? But now everything's digital. It's like, oh, I took an L on the app. That's my story. You know? That's why, like, holding a Jordan 11 brings back so much memories, dude. That's why every time I see my '09 Space Jams, like, those shoes remind me of the Columbia. For some reason, it reminds me of the Columbia 11 release, because that release was pretty crazy. All Jordan 1s is crazier and has always been the hardest to obtain. People got shot. Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, I would say like the Gamma release, people got hurt. The Concords, dude, people were breaking mall doors. Molly. I didn't know. I would say this is that, like, back in the day, I didn't really know how to enter raffles like in store. This was, I think, the very first raffle that I entered for was was back in 2012. Was it 12? I know I entered for most of the raffles for the Jordan 11s. Starting in 2012 or 13. What was 2012 release? So 09 was Space Jam. I think 2012 was Breads. So yeah, I think 2012 was Breads. And Breads didn't come into the slide out box, because that's what I remember. And the store manager, because I had a homie that worked there and I kept going in Champ Sports. And there was times where like he will show the shoe early to some customers that just constantly go in there. So like I would beg my mom to go to the mall just to go in Champs. Then I asked the store manager, and it was funny because I was still, I think it was in middle school. I was like in 8th grade in 2012, I think, or 9th. No, I was a freshman, and I went to the store, and the store manager, it's funny because when I was in high school, and it's my senior year, I started to work at Champs, and the store manager was still there. He was still there. It was still the same store manager. But anyways, 2012, I believe it was the Breads. And I had signed up for the Breads every single year. The Jordan 11s, I did not hit on any Jordan 11s every single year until I actually worked at that store, which was kind of crazy. Like, even for the Jordan 11 lows, like, I still couldn't hit. Couldn't say hit shit, dude. I'm about to pull up the trigger on some Gorge Green SB highs. 130 fees included. There you go. What was the craziest camp out, chat? What was the craziest camp out for you guys for Jordan 11s? What was the craziest camp out for you guys? I never really camped out for anything. My Champ Sports would just say raffles start on Monday and Tuesdays. Come in, fill out a ticket, and that's it. That's all you had to do. I would just be going during the day. It wouldn't be really busy. Sometimes the store manager would tell us like how many pairs that they were getting, and they would only get like one size run, like basically 14 pairs. You ready for GTA trailer, Raf? Isn't that coming up on the 6th? When is GTA trailer? Isn't that coming up soon? Real sneakerheads dream about working in the sneaker stores. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely one I really wanted, because the thing is, I think I was working at Rue 21. Rue 21, I got a job at Rue 21, then I got a job at AT&T, and then I ended up working at Champs. That was my job timeline. Like, I worked at Rue 21 when I was like, I think I was like 16 years old when I was working at Rue 21. And I was only getting like 3-4 hours a week because I still had school. And then I worked at AT&T for a little bit, and then I worked at Champs. Tomorrow at 6 a.m. Okay. I walked into Finish Line and bought my Gamma 11s on release date. Crazy. You and the fam should come down on Cinco de Mayo. Now that you see my pool, you want me to go all the way to Arizona to go swim at your pool? Camped out for Jordan 8 Chrome Times Square Foot Locker. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time for the GTA 6 trailer. Okay. I worked 11 years for Finish Line. Yeah, I worked 6 years for Champ Sports. 6 years. 6 long years at Champs, dude. I've always wanted to work at a Finish Line, but now that I was at Champs I loved and hate Champs just because I wanted to transfer to a Foot Locker, because the amount of clothes that you have to deal with working at Champs was insane. I camped out for the Concours in 2011. Midnight release got canceled because crowds got crazy. Came back at 5 in the morning to go about 100 deep in line waiting. That's insane, Richard. That's crazy. I appreciate you sharing that. My little cousin worked at Finish Line and held me a pair of cap and gowns. There you go. I mean, dude, like, that's the benefit of working at stores. You know, you get first dibs. It doesn't matter what people say. I guess it just depends on your manager's discretion of, you know, who gets what and how many pairs that they could, you know, give to the employees. But now it's a lot more easier. If you're an employee, like, it's so much easier to grab a pair. And a lot of employees are getting 30% off. If you guys don't know, employees get 30% off on retros. And of course, most of them are taking that. Like, who's not going to take that? 30% off on retros, way under retail? Absolutely. I worked at Famous Footwear at my first job. Never wanted to work retail again. Dude, I don't know if Champ Sports does this, but Champ Sports and Foot Locker and Foot Action, when Foot Action was around, they did 50% off every 6 months. There was like they called it a employee appreciation. So everything in the store would be 50% off for all employees, including shoes. There would be a list of, like, you know, certain items that are excluded from the 50% off, but you could get like GRs, Jordans, running shoes, things that are on sale for like $60 and you get for $30. 30% off if they're not on exclusive lists. Yes. So there's certain like, you know, certain items are excluded from the 50% off. Mostly when it comes to employees appreciation, dude, that is one thing that I extremely miss, dude. I saved so much fucking money. I got my dad so many types of G-Shocks on sale. Like, there was a couple of G-Shocks that were on sale for like $40 at Champ Sports. Got them for like 20, like crazy. My homegirl would give it to me. She worked at Champs. Yeah, dude, I don't know if they still do that, but I remember working there for a while, and they used to do that all the time. And that's how I got Christmas gifts for a lot of my family members. I got shoes for my mom every single year. Yeah, they still do it, I believe. That's insane. Yeah, I got my Diamond Turfs for $55. Dude, I should just go work for Champs for part-time. Like, I'm pretty sure I could get a job like at Foot Locker and Champs quick. If they knew that I worked there for 6 years, I'm pretty sure I could easily get a part-time job. But like the nearest Foot Locker is like 45 minutes away from me. It's super, super far. So there's no way that I'll be able to like wanting to what? I'm basically driving to work to make money off gas. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's no way that I would want to commute 30 to 45 minutes to go work at Foot Locker for a part-time job. That's insane. Get your job at the casino. Austin Reeves, part owner of the shoe company of his own. Shoe is wild. Dude, Mark Cuban, man, is smart. He's a smart man. Cause his shoes ain't not even that bad either. What up, Tony? 4 for $20 long sleeves. Remember those? Hey, yo, Shane, remember the tall tees? Yo, Shane, remember the tall tees? I don't think they sell those anymore. Dude, Champ Sports used to sell that shit all the time. Dude, tall tees, it was like 3 for $25. Or is it 3 for... No, yeah, it was 3 for $35. The tall tees, oh my gosh. They were selling those like, dude. The size small, I don't even think they carried a size small. The medium felt like it was like a dress on me. The tall tees are no joke. I don't think they sell those anymore in stores. Rafi lives off the grid. Rafi, it is only if I have a membership. Do you get to see messages on the chat? Yeah, on Discord, yes. You have to connect your YouTube account to Discord. The CSG shirts and shorts. Oh my god, they were so bad. Dude, they were so bad, bro. Like the what's it called? The CSG's Champ Sports hoodies. Dude, they would be like they would do like a BOGO, like buy one get one for free. That would be the Champ Sports, like the Champ Sports brands. They always do like BOGOs. Not gonna lie, Champ shorts, the only shorts that fit me. Yeah, they have like different types of shorts. They have like, they kind of like have that nylon. They have like the nylon, the CSG shorts. Dude, actually, I like the CSG socks. It's not too bad. They always do like BOGOs, buy one get one free. We had 3 people rage quit on Call of Duty the other day. It'd be stressing motherfuckers out. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, Champ Sports. Dude, I hated folding all that shit. I hated folding all that stuff. And it sucks because like the Champ Sports that was like 10 minutes away for like 5 minutes away from where I live. If that was still open, I would absolutely still work there. Absolutely, as a part-timer. I would love to work there, but they closed it down because they just weren't making as much money. That store got shut down because they were not making any money. That mall's so dead. Like the mall next to me is so dead, dude. I don't even consider that as a mall. How do you know if you get EA on Sneakers app? You'll know if you get EA on Sneakers app. Sneakers app will notify you, my friend. Sneakers app will notify you if you get exclusive access. They will notify you 100% if you get EA. Do Eric Emanuel shorts fit true to size? I normally go a size medium for Eric Emanuel shorts. And this is a guy that has like 13 Eric Emanuel shorts in his collection. I have 13 Eric Emanuel shorts in my collection. And I would say, yes, I would say I wear a size medium if that helps. But I would say they run a little small. I was a manager at Champ Sports. I would count registers while everyone else folded. Nice, Rami. I'm gonna join up next time you play, Raph. Tony needs some help. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not the best Call of Duty guy. I got days where I be like, you know, I be sweaty, but there's a lot of days where I'm just absolutely garbage at that game. And I think it has to do with like the guys that I'm playing with too, because all these guys that I play with are all ranked high. Like their ranks are very, very high. The Air Penny 2 is a must cop. There you go. Rami, I didn't even know you worked at Champs. I didn't know you worked at Champs. I didn't know you worked at Champs. It sucks because like Champs Sports needs to change up their uniform, man. Like their entire colors, they need to change it up. Most people like to online shop now. Absolutely, dude. They 100%. A lot of people nowadays 100% love to online shop. They really, really do. Call of Duty forever ruined. New Fortnite season is weird. I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet. You don't belong in those lobbies. I don't. There's way too many sweats in there. Way too many sweats. Teamwork, bro, will get you a W. Cause she the only one's that decent, bro. Crazy times that pandas are sitting on Nike app. It is. It really is. Raffy, stay a lower rank so you can get. Dude, I am a low rank. I think my rank is pretty low. I think my rank is pretty low. Call of Duty. I started at a store called Going to the Game, which was owned by Foot Locker, then moved to Champs when they closed. I was younger back then. Okay. You think the Green Glow 4 is gonna release in 2024? Shane says. I don't know, Shane. I don't know. There's a couple stuff that I'm looking at for next year, like Bread 4s easily. That it's a must cop. Blue Military 4s as well is definitely a must cop as well. That is definitely a must cop. But yeah, someone brought up the Panda Dunks, man. We're definitely in a weird. We're at a point where dunk lows they're just oversaturated, and that's the thing. Dunk lows are just oversaturated. There's not going to be anything such thing as a restock on Panda Dunks because they're all available. Isn't that crazy? Really think about this. Like if you've been collecting shoes or if you've been watching the streams throughout the entire year, like I kind of want to go back to my older streams and go back and just watch how fast Panda Dunks sell out. Like really think about that, chat. Like it's actually pretty crazy. Let me see. You go back in time, man. Back in like, not even like 2 years, like a year ago, Panda Dunks used to be like a huge sellout. Who in here paid resale for pandas? And don't lie. Who in here paid resale for Panda Dunks? Who in here paid resale for the Panda Dunk lows? And I'm gonna go back maybe a year, and Panda Dunks were always selling out. It's insane. We're in a weird time. It's not, and actually not even a weird time. It's just, it shouldn't surprise many people that Panda Dunks are available everywhere now, because a lot of people even called it that they were going to oversaturate this shoe. Let's see. This on, dude, holy shit. 12,000 views on this shit. On a Panda restock. This was on Snipes. This was on Snipes too. 12,000 views. That was on Snipes. And you guys know Snipes used to be, dude, Snipes used to be like trash. Last Christmas, I paid $300 for pandas for my kids, SMH. Got them on discount for $70. Sold my pair for $300. Oh my goodness, $300 for a pair of Panda Dunks. Sold them. The guy that paid $300 is probably like, dude, why did I do this? Like, why did I spend $300 on Panda Dunks? And they're sitting. But no one really expected that, respectfully. Let's see. I remember people were like, yo, where's Panda Dunks? Where's Panda Dunks restocking out? Where's Panda Dunks? Nike did this purposely? They want pandas to cash in the market. Imagine restocking Travis Lowe's frags every month. See them constantly in Nike outlets for 30% off. That's not bad. 30% off for Panda Dunks. That's a low-key scoop. And it sucks because there's so many reseller stores that are like selling these shits for like $280. That is like robbery. Dude, I want to go back to the original drop of Panda Dunks. When was the date for original Panda Dunks drop? Okay, hold on. I could actually search it up on StockX. The original, like, because the thing is, when Panda Dunks first dropped, they were on Sneakers app. March 10th. March 10th. Wow, March 10th of 2021. March 10th, chat, March 10th. This is 2020. Damn, dude. 2020. And I believe they delayed the drop as well, didn't they? March 10th of 2021. I don't know if I live copped that on Nike Sneakers app. I'm trying to look for it. That shit was hype as F, dude. That was when Low Michigans came out. So this is the Dunk Low Flex app restock WRL. What? Did I not have a live cop for Panda Dunks? What month was this? Says the kid from Stranger Things paid $400 on Complex Video. Panda's had a crazy run. I mean, that you could say the same thing for what's the one shoe called? The Adidas 350 V2s, chat. 350 V2s. Zebras. It's like zebras when people were paying like $1,000 for zebras. People were paying like how much? Like $1,200 for zebra 350 V2s, and now they're going for like retail. Panda's had crazy run. Panda's had to sell last year sneak of the year military black fours for $450. Black military fours are actually up there in price. I need another pair, dude. My pair is beat. My pair is beat to the ground. I've been wearing them. I've worn them pretty heavy. Zebras resell. Can't wait for the Deion Sanders Diamond Turfs next summer. OG classic. Zebras resell to those to this day. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's still people reselling Panda Dunks. It just sucks because, like, I'm telling you, the casuals are the ones paying resale for Panda Dunks. The casuals are. Like, people that are into sneakers, that know about sneakers, are not going to pay like that much money for a pair of Pandas. Just no damn way. It's the casuals that are paying. Your size A up to $500 now. That's insane. I got you on the military force. Please. Yeah, Alan, Alan, I know I got you, man. I really do appreciate you for real. Because I need another pair. I need a fresh pair for like the next 2 summers. Yeah, dude, that's insane. $500 in a size 8. Dude, this is not even worth paying $500 for. Can't wait to sneaker battle Rafi in 2024. What's the next the next what? Zebras have resale value still, do they really? I haven't looked it up. I haven't looked it up in a while. For zebras, I haven't looked it up in a while. The military blacks. I remember like these ones, like I would say these and Oreo, white Oreos. White Oreos was one that a lot of people wish that they copped. Remember those, chat? What's the next big drop, Raph? What's the next big drop? I would say Grinches, and then next year the bread 4s. Oops. Yeah, these ones, Oreos. Remember these? Does anybody remember these? These ones right here were ones that a lot of people wish they got. I appreciate that, Alan. Thank you so much, homie. I appreciate you. This was a shoe that a lot of people slept on in the resale market. I personally skipped on this shoe on release date. And I remember when these first dropped, a lot of people passed. A lot of people passed. Does anybody still have a pair of these? A lot of people passed on this release, and I will never forget this one. Deathstock of those white Oreos are beautiful. Perfect for the summer. Yeah, a lot of people passed on this shoe on release date, and a lot of people hit, and the shoe just skyrocketed, man. Insane. Town Legend says white Oreos, still have them. Are we sleeping in the Powerpuff SBs? I need the green pair. Elmigo says, please tell Nike to stop texting just because we don't have Yeezy. I have mine. It's Roy says. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys still have pairs. This released back in 2022, 21, back in 2021. 2 years ago. If you're still holding on to pairs, man, holy smokes. I had 7 pairs of them. A whole lot of Oreo 4s. A couple shoes that I would definitely invest in next year. The Bread 4 is definitely going to have resale value. Blue Military 4s next year are going to have resale value as well. Obviously certain SBs are going to have resale value, but I think a couple of big GRs that I definitely would aim for. Anybody that's in here that wants to make a little bit of cash next year, definitely Bread 4s and black or blue military 4s next year for sure. 2 shoes I definitely would recommend to buy as many pairs as possible. And I'm not like, listen, I don't care if you guys are resellers, if you want to make a couple more bucks on the side, but DSG, guys, DSG is going to have a shit ton of these 4s. Okay. DSG are going to have signups, and you'll see me next year. You'll see me next year in front of my DSG store, waiting for the signups to start. But DSG signups are definitely going to be going down at a lot of DSG locations. So mind you guys, try to grab as many pairs as possible. Think about FlexApp. I know a lot of you guys don't like FlexApp, but FlexApp, is some, app that you can do because they do have ship to me option as well. That you could sign up for the raffle, in-store raffles and whatnot. So it's definitely one shoe I definitely recommend you guys looking into when the release comes around. Because I mean, some of you guys are going to want to use, certain shoes for trade bait, make a little bit of cash on the side and save up for, something later down the road. But definitely a shoe that I would not sleep on. Sold out on my 4 attempts, 16 white cements. Oof, tough. Reimagine black toes also. That's what, that's what sounds like that could be in the air for next year. Is that not only that we're going to get the Bread 4s reimagined, we could potentially see a black toe reimagined next year as well. The only thing that I'm kind of nervous about is that they're messing up the material of the Reimagined series. Like if they release the black toe, what I'm saying, in the same form of material on the Lost and Founds, I would be extremely okay with that. I would not mind a black toe Reimagined high. That would cause a lot of problems for some of you guys. A lot of you guys are going to be going crazy over it, but definitely a shoe we're looking forward to. I think they're going to do 2 reimagined every single year. They did Lost and Founds to start it off. This year they did the reimagined Jordan 3s white cements, and then they did the reimagined Royal 1 Jordan 1 highs. And I would not be surprised if they run back 2 more next year with the breads. Extra molding. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the problem all year for some shoes, was the molding part. I'm hoping they do better. That's all I could say about it. Raph, do you think the Powerpuff Girls would have high resale looking to trade for April SBs? I don't think it will. I think for the Powerpuff Girls, I think some people are overthinking it. I personally think Powerpuff Girls are not going to go as much as what people think they will be. Patent breads were the first. Patent breads. My bad. You're right. Patent breads were the first. But I would say, like, going back to the Powerpuff Girls, I don't think the Powerpuff Girls are going to go going to be extremely high in the resale market. I still think that the Aprils are better than the Powerpuff Girls. I'm hearing Powerpuff Girls are going to be widely available. I don't know how limited they are in skate shops, but they are dropping in kids full family size in the Powerpuffs. But I still think that the Aprils are still a better shoe. Powerpuff Girls are not in my top 5 SB of the year. I still think these are better. This right here is number 2. Number 1's got to be my Supremes. Supremes number 1. I already have my top 3. I just need Udos and I need Born and Raised, but I don't need. I want, but I don't need. Okay. But I do have my top 3 SBs in my collection. Now, I still think Supremes are number 1. Oh, some people may disagree, but I'm going to say Supremes number 1. I definitely underestimated the shoe this year. 100%. I definitely changed my energy about this sneaker. These look a lot better in hand, even though I'm not a crazy fan of canvas. But on feet, these look really, really good. Some may disagree, but I think this is SB of the year for sure. Right here. SB of the year, Supremes. Number 2, I would say Aprils. Definitely a clean cut of that turbo green. And then number 3, Jarritos. I actually wore these already. Need to make a Power Ranger SB? Yeah. They need to do a Pokemon. I'm telling you, they need to do a Pokemon. But that is my top 3 SBs of the year. It's not too bad, but I'm still going to put Udos as number 4. And then number 5, I'm going with the number 5. What did I say? Born and Raised? Yeah, number 5, Born and Raised. So, best decision you made all year, Raf. You're welcome. I need those Aprils. Yeah, Aprils are fire, man. A great shoe. Even though it's not the most wearable sneaker, right? Turbo green, you don't see too many people wear this type of color. It's because you don't own the real sneaker of the year, Udos. There's just no way I'm putting Udos in general as sneaker of the year, Bob. There's just no way that... I mean, listen... That's your decision, but there's just no way that I'm putting Udos in general as sneaker of the year. Just no way. Just no shot. What to do, Rafi? What up, David? What's going on, man? SB4 Green Hate. SB Jordan 4 is gonna be one shoe that you guys will never forget of me not talking about it, because I'm not a big fan of the SB Jordan 4 Pine Greens. You went a half size up on all the SBs. I went true to size on these two. I went true to size, and then Supremes I went a half size. So this one right here is at 8.5, and they fit fine. This one has a really fat tongue, like the Supreme SBs has a really, really fat tongue. I would say like the Aprils, they don't really have a. I would say they don't have a skinny tongue. It's like a mix of both. Like it's not as fat as the Supreme tongue, but they still kind of do have extra cushioning on the Aprils. Like they have some sort of a thicker tongue, but not as thick as the Supremes. You're the Jarritos, I would say they have more of a thinner tongue than the Aprils. The Aprils have a thicker tongue than the Jarritos, but I did go true to size on both, and they feel fine. Crazy how Udos went down on your list because you got the other ones now. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens, Bob. It happens. Once you see shoes in hand, you start to change your mind, and that's okay. I mean, just like how you changed your mind on the Aprils. Aprils went up on your list. So it's like once you get shoes in hand, you tend to change your decision. Like I've seen the Udos in hand in my size. I've seen Udos in hand in my size. I have not seen Aprils in my size. And I definitely would say I changed my energy about the Supreme Dunk Lows. Wasn't 100% sure whether or not I was going to like these until I got them in hand. So things definitely change once you get certain things in hand. I would say the Jarritos definitely kind of stayed the same energy in the list. Jarritos, no matter what, was going to be either 3 or 4 on my list. So this was never going to be on my top 2 on my list. Even with Born and Raised is still going to stay with that top like number 5. That was going to be number 5 or number 6. I was kind of juggling around for a couple. I want to see the orange label, blue, the purple suedes. I really want to see those in hand because I feel like I'd really like those. I just don't wear a whole lot of purple though. Gum bottoms on the SBs is always a W. I mean, yeah, of course. If you want to say that. Udos or Aprils? I'm going to go with Aprils, man. I'm genuinely would go with Aprils. I would say Udos are a little bit more wearable, but Aprils just, man, I just really like the shoe, man. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a big fan of the icy bottom, but still, it's still a really clean shoe. I think they should have kept with it with the gray, a gray bottom. I got my Wii SBs this weekend. I think they look way better in person. Yeah. Certain shoes look way better in person, man. Some shoes in person look worse in hand. You just gotta know your judgment on shoes once you see them in hand to get your full judgment. Your Raph this week, Supreme going to be a movie. Yeah, Supreme box logo is gonna be this Thursday, chat. Supreme box logo is gonna be this Thursday. Is anybody going for Supreme box logo? That is gonna be this Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much for reminding me. That is going to be this weekend. This weekend, that's when we're gonna get it. Something about the Aprils is so clean. They look really good on feet. Karma feel. They look really good on feet. SB purples are nice, not super good quality though. On the white leather. Okay. What do you think about the tight boots? I'm not crazy over the tight boots. They're okay. Not a crazy fan of them, but they're still a nice colorway if you need a black and white shoe. They are extremely low in the sneakers market, in the secondary sneaker market. So those Palace Uggs going crazy on resale. No love for the Jarritos. It's just, I'm not saying that it's a bad shoe. I think the Jarritos are a really nice shoe. It's just, it's nothing crazy. That's all I'm going to say. I think they're really nice in hand, though. Can you please repeat the information about the Kobe's? Is it EA going to happen? Is it today? Anthony, it's going to be tomorrow. All right? Excuse me, not Anthony. My bad. The whole name was just all different. My bad. No, but it's going to be tomorrow at noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. PST. Love tie boots, top 5 SB for me. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. And everybody's list is going to be different. Okay, everybody's list is going to be different. Everybody's list is going to be different. Not everyone's list is going to be the same. Burrito's her way better. Jarritos way better, overpriced. The canvas shoes were gonna get filthy. Well, the thing is, the reason why it's canvas because they have like the secondary material underneath of it. So you could always just take this canvas off and expose the orange. But I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is. I feel your list, bro. But I bet if you had the Born, they would be. I've already seen the Born and Raised in hand. I've seen the Born and Raised. I would say Born and Raised are a lot better in person. I would admit that. Okay. Born and Raised, easily way better in hand. Because I wasn't 100% sure how I felt about it. But Born and Raised is definitely a lot better in hand. But now that I got all these other shoes in hand and I've seen the Udos, this is gonna be my list. So that's just how it goes. I would say some of the underrated shoes this year for SBs, if you want to talk about specifically SBs, I would say one of the most underrated is the streetwear. The streetwears are very underrated. I personally think the streetwears, I mean, not even personally, I think they're almost even with Born and Raised. I think the orange label, purple suedes are really nice. Those are one underrated ones. I'm not a big fan of the N7s. I know the N7s dropped this year. Not a big fan of them. It's crazy how the resale market is kind of still up there on those. I think the gum bottom pack is definitely nice. The gum packs, even though they're very, very basic and simple, no collab around the shoe, it's still a nice, go-to shoe to be. And they're really, really affordable. Streetwear sneaker of the year. Yeah, the thing is of streetwear is people tend to forget about it because those released back in like February, March. Crenshaws, I'm not crazy over Crenshaws. That's why I sold my Crenshaws. So I sold the Crenshaws to the homie Tanene for retail. I was not a fan of them. I don't know. I just not a big fan. Just not a big fan of the of those Crenshaws. I love the concept of it. I think the insoles are sick. The extra insoles. Didn't see myself wearing them at all. Did not see myself wearing them at all. So I would say they're number maybe 6 or 7 in the list of top 10. So I need purple suedes, and it's crazy because purple suedes don't go for much. Purple suedes go for like retail. Purple suedes go for like retail, so they don't go for much. Do you have top 5 Jordans of the year yet? No, I don't have the Grinches. So my top 5 sneaker of the year is going to be number 1, white cement Jordan 3s. Number 2, I'm going with the Travis Scott olives, which I have. I have the white cement 3s. I have the olive Travis's. Number 3, I am going to put, man, I feel like my list may change. But I think I'm going to put Supreme SBs on there since it's my Supreme, since it's SB Dunk of the Year. Number 4 is going to be Reverse Grinches. And number 5, I'm still juggling around number 5. Low key, I think number 5 might be the Union 1 highs. I'm not going to lie to you. I know some a lot of people may disagree with me, but I think I might put Union 1 Jordan highs as my number 5 of this year. Yeah, I know it may not be in everyone's top 5, but definitely I think it might be Union Jordan 1 highs. Rafi, UPS delivered my wheel SB, wheat SBs in the wrong address. Proof of delivery picture does not match my house address at all. Damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Supremes. Lowe's, white cement 3s, Union 1s, Jarritos 4, and April's. There you go. That list is garbage, respectfully. Yeah, it's my list. You can say it's garbage or not. I traded my Udos for Jarritos. You traded your Udos for Jarritos. There you go. That's a pretty good trade. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Love the Union 1s. I think the Union 1s, it's because they don't go for anything, man. Like, not everything's got to be worth in the resale market. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I think Union 1s are really, really underrated. I love the colorway. I like everything about this shoe. Like, it's a clean shoe. I don't know. It's crazy that people don't like these. But, I mean, like I said, everyone has their own opinions. Saying respectfully doesn't make it any nicer. Yeah, I mean, there it is. I think that is going to be my number 5 on my top 5 sneaker of the year. I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like some people don't. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say all. I just feel like some people don't give certain shoes a chance because they haven't seen them in hand yet. Like, that's just me. Media just kind of feeds off. Like, people feed off of what media says. And I think the colorway is not bad. The materials on it it's pretty good. And I think Joe Freshgoods, like the Joe Freshgoods New Balances that are coming up next, dude, those are growing on me a whole lot. I even have Joe Freshgoods like story and his IG post notifications on, just in case if I miss out on a shock drop, because I know he does it sometime on his IG. Palomino's Air Jordan 1 highs on my list. No one got that on their list. Favorite color blocking. There you go. Jordan 4 SBs, Travis Scott, medium olives, Udos, Jordan 3 reimagines, Jaritos. That's a pretty solid list there, Tony. Looks dope. The story is sick too. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. There's been a lot of collabs this year, and I feel like this is one of the best ones. J Balvin's is one of easily top 5 best collabs this year. Obviously Travis Scott. Travis Scott, one of the best collabs this year when it comes to all of Jordan 1 highs or lows. Those are nice. I think next year, if that's official with the Travis Scott 1 lows, those olive greens, a lot of people are going to put that out their top 3 easily. Jordan 1 low. I think blue military 4s are going to be in a lot of people's top 5 lists. Bread 4s, maybe a couple SBs. I'm kind of concerned that next year SBs are not going to be as good as this year was. Like, I'm sorry, the Futuras are okay. It looks like there's a couple raffles. Amo Munir is doing a raffle right now. Looks like Amo Munir is doing a raffle for the Grinches. Wow. Amo Munir, guys. Amo Munir is doing raffles. Launch opened. You have an hour. You about have 2 hours to enter. Amo Munir. Social status. I might have to put this on Discord so everyone has a chance to enter. APB store is doing a raffle. Some raffles for the Grinches if you guys want to enter in. Shouts to the homie sneaker Twitter. But there's some raffles that are online. When is the JD Sports finish line? JD Sports and finish line, they're dropping the 11s, not the Kobe's. The 11s, not the Kobe's. EA is going to go live Wednesday and Thursday for the Jordan 11s. So if anybody wants to sign up for some of these boutique raffles, Social Status, Alma Munir, and APB raffles are now live. I think that's the only 3 that I could think of. All right. So if you want the shoe that bad, if you want to enter as many raffles as possible, you might as well enter. Okay. You might as well enter these raffles. Okay. Hopefully that's going to help you guys that really want these Kobe's this week. It looks like there's going to be a decent stock of the Grinches. From what it looks like, yes. From what it looks like there is going to be a good amount of the Grinches. Looks like there is going to be a good amount of pairs of the Grinches, which is a good thing for most people that want them. I think there should be over 100,000 pairs that are going to release on the Nike Sneakers app on release date, but that doesn't mean it's going to be an easy cop. Thanks for the help, everyone. Of course, James, that's what we're here for, my friend. All right, that's what we're here for. So if you guys want to enter for those raffles, like I said, Alma Munir, APB, Social Status are all going to be dropping Grinches, it looks like. I'm going to assume that Undefeated will have a, Undefeated will drop Kobe's. Okay. I believe that Undefeated will have a raffle for the Grinches. They're this dude who flew to DC to ask for their tracking on these. Crazy. That's like, yeah, we'll definitely have the stock numbers for tomorrow as well. We'll be live all day for the exclusive access. So I don't want you guys to miss out on exclusive access on the Grinches with us. So make sure you guys run it up real quick. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button. All right. We'll be live tomorrow, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be live tomorrow for the exclusive access for the Grinches. This week should be pretty decent. when it comes to releases, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 5th. So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we have the Grinches. The 6th, nothing on the 6th. Actually, on the 6th, we have exclusive access on JD Sports and Finish Line in store for the 11s. Oh, that's on Wednesday. Yeah, that's on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we have exclusive access for the 11s EA pre-order. And we also have Box Logo Supreme on Thursday. Friday on the 8th, we don't have much except the Billie Eilishes. I think these are the Billies. Red Octobers, right? These are dropping. And then Saturday, we have the official release day of the 11s. So what time is EA? It's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern time. 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. Okay? So we have a pretty busy week for this week, guys. Busy week for sneakers. All right? Exclusive access is going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST, 12 Eastern time for the Grinches. I'll be live early in the morning. All right? For the Grinches, 9 a.m. PST, 12 Eastern time. For the 11s EA for Finish Line and JD Sports will be on Wednesday and Thursday at 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll be live to give you guys all the times and to remind you guys when they're all going to be. All right. But appreciate you guys all tapping in. Hit that like button on the way out. Have a good Monday. I'm dragging my feet on Monday too. Don't worry. But I love y'all. Appreciate you guys tapping in. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.